Hello, everybody, and welcome to our presentation on our new course that we are trying to roll out that'll be titled Introduction to Diversity and Cultural Studies. So let's begin. All right, so let's start basics of our why. We want to reach every single student every day using all of our resources, right? So this plan proposes to expand on those resources that we are reaching every kid with every single day. All right, our mission statement. The words that stuck out to me the most were diversity and comprehensive programs. Right now, we do a very good job here at Freehold Regional High School District in giving the students the tools they need and preparing them using these comprehensive programs. But we can do better. We can offer more diversity in the classroom. So why even roll out a program like this in the first place? Okay, so according to the US Census that was conducted in 2022, it was found that 86% of Manalapan's population is predominantly white. Now, what does that mean? That means that our kids are not getting a diverse culture experience. They are not seeing a lot of different variety in the school. Now, obviously, we can't redistrict and bring these cultures in, but we can expose our kids to these various cultures through enrolling students in a certain program just like this. All right, so what is this program going to look like? It is right now being worked as a half-year elective course, right? That's what we expect this to be. We want to incorporate some kind of plan with the other districts in the state that have a better diverse culture in their schools. And we've already planned a partnership with them, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But our course is going to be outlined in 3 major units. So the first one is going to have to do with just studying a basic understanding of the different traditions and cultures that are offered around the world. The second unit, and probably the most high interest for our students, is going to be that cultural food studies, where the kids get to bring in different courses, maybe even learn a little bit about what these different cultures eat and how they celebrate. On the final unit of this course is going to be a bit of a project where the kids are going to push into the different schools that we've partnered with. And through this experience, they're going to get to sit down and have lunch with these students, maybe even sit down and read a book with them if it's a kindergarten or lower elementary school level. Our goal is to not only give our students a diverse experience, but also for our students to give back to these other districts in the area. We've done some research and we found that of the districts in New Jersey, West Orange Public Schools, Neptune Township, and Jersey City are among some of the most diverse in terms of culture that are in their schools. So we want to have our students go into these schools just to start with while we're just getting this program up and running. So what are the benefits of offering such a course? Well, it's going to improve their cognitive and critical thinking skills, giving them the ability to see from all of these different perspectives. It's going to give the kids the ability to have a smooth transition back into the workforce. They might find themselves working with somebody who speaks a different language. And if they're at least familiar with that language, even if it's just a couple words, that helps them tremendously. And then at the very least, it gives the students the ability to think and share in a creative way when they're talking about all these different cultures and learning all these cool traditions. So what is our team going to look like? We're going to be growing a little bit on that partnership. We only have the 3 districts as of right now. We're looking to expand. We will need 5 new teachers that are going to be on board with this, and that's going to be district-wide that we will ask these teachers to form. We're going to be serving schools to ask permission to push into. We're going to have our guidance departments host different informational times, whether it be during lunch periods or during scheduling times, where they can tell the students a little bit about this course and maybe find students who would be best fit for something like this. And then we also want to share the information on Google Classroom. All right, so we understand that this is going to pose some setbacks. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to find teachers willing to take on teaching a completely new course. All right, we know teachers are busy. We know they don't have time to reinvent the wheel. So we want to give you the time. All right, we want to host different PD sessions that take place during the school day so you're not pulled from the outside school hours. We want to offer you stipend positions. We want to give you the resources so that you can build the curriculum. And we also want to have you collaborate with our Step for Diversity Club, with the students that are in that club, because they might have some really great ideas that you can bring into the classroom. All right, we know there's going to be people out there that are still not going to want to support something like this. They're going to say that we don't have a need for a course like this, right? They're going to say that kids see people all the time in stores that maybe don't look like them, and who needs a whole course on this? They're going to say also possibly that it's taking away from having kids enroll in different educational courses, right? Like an additional math course or maybe an AP English course. We're going to ask them to consider why they feel this way and why they think a culturally diverse course would hinder their education so much. All right, we're going to consider the emotions of the teachers. We're going to also then preach to them the relevance this course would hold in a society such as ours. It gives the kids the real-world application skills that they are missing. And it just for some students is going to be a nice change of pace. All right, so we understand some teachers might have some pushback and may not support this, but we are fully invested in promoting this course and educating teachers on why a course like this is so important and even maybe as important as an AP English class. All right, so what do we want to do next? How do we get something like this on the ground? All right, we need to have buy-in from our staff members. We need to have at our department meetings some informational sessions. We also need to organize the course team that we were talking about. We need to get those teachers involved. We need to develop the PD sessions that we're going to give teachers, and we need to educate our teachers and our guidance departments because they're going to be the ones that are pushing students and encouraging them to maybe take a course like this. We need to also have guidance go into the classrooms, and we just need to have kids enroll, right? And then talk to their friends about why this course is so great. All right, so these are just our foundational steps that we want to take. But of course, we are always open to suggestions. So if you want to reach out via email or stop by at the end of the meeting, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much.